Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into Parallel. Oh my god, Planetfall is now live today. Patch note 0.50. The open beta for season 3 just dropped today. Our new expansion, Planetfall, is now live in game. So what does this mean? It means we got I've been seeing all of the spoilers and the Planetfall functions on my timeline. We'll take a look at some cool cards as well. But in this video, I want to talk about this is probably the best time to get started in Parallel right now. Everybody's resetting. People are learning the new meta. If you want, it's still really early. It's still really early. It's season 3 of the open beta. Come on. We'll take a look at the patch notes first. We'll go through the TLDR. We'll take a look at some cards. We'll also talk about what you should do to get started if you want to just get started and just dip your toes into the game, especially if you come from something like Magic or Hearthstone or, literally any TCG. There's also a really good resource called Prime Playbook that we'll drop into. And then if you want to take a look at more of the cards, we'll take a look at Game Sellers. Big 2-hour stream. We won't watch the 2-hour stream on this video. It's probably gonna be like a 10-minute video. And then if you guys are already playing the game, there's also a giveaway by Jeremy. I'll get to all of that so then you can get started and pick up some cards. So why don't we drop into the battle? Why don't we drop into Planetfall? So Season 3, The Last Hunt, patch note 0.50. What is the TLDR? Planetfall is imminent. This features Planetfall, our latest expansion. This season's Battle Pass, and Battle Passes are important because if you get the Battle Pass, you get a premium track where you can earn more rewards and some special type of cards. Again, this one introduces the legendary Cathari card, Cerulean Hunter Kalare, along with exclusive cosmetics and rewards. So what is the TLDR? Again, I just talked about the Battle Pass. It has exclusive cosmetics. It has packs you could get, essentially. It has additional rewards. Literally starts today. So if you want to get started and grind and have an advantage, now would be the best time. I'll have my links in the description. So if you want to use my referral code, by all means. But we'll talk about that later. So there's also an expansion set release. 100 new playable cards and a lot of cool art to help redefine your strategy and conquer your opponents, especially if you guys want to change it up. By all means, now would be the best time too. There's also some base set card changes as well. So there are some updates to some, base set cards that you will definitely want to take a look at because there are some big ones in here that it's going to change stuff up. There's also rule changes, bug fixes, known fixes. There's UI updates as well as native language updates and all that fun stuff. There's also stuff like, what did I want to talk about? There's also a, where is it? I need to find it. Basically, I think you can have Prime Boost for companions. If you have companions, you get Prime Boost now. So that's pretty sick. That's what I wanted to talk about. But essentially, yeah, if you wanted to get the update from Parallel itself, by all means, it's all here in the patch notes. There are new cosmetics, new Paragon skins, card backs, card frames, and titles. Ooh, this card back is looking pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. But again, there's also the expansion set release. It kind of goes over the new subtypes and stuff like that. Updates. Oh, this is the base set card changes and stuff like that. But essentially, you can get started right now. I'm not gonna read through the entire list of updates. There's a lot. I've been scrolling for a lot. They also squashed a lot of bugs. But why don't we talk about new card variants? So I'm super excited. There's more art. Especially updated here. But if you guys are wondering, okay, where should I need to talk about some of the cards that I saw into Parallel before we get into where do we find all the cards? So over the past couple weeks, we've been seeing the Planetfall function reveal, and clearly the theme is all about that Planetfall-esque warship style vehicle. And I've been seeing a lot of these one-turn tilt drop this Planetfall function reveal called the Victory, and it's a legendary card, 6 cost, 4/5 unit. It is shielded, it has evasive, and again, there's a conditional assault here as well. So there's deal 4 damage to any target. The first time each turn a enemy unit enters the field, deal 2 damage to that unit and the enemy player. And I saw the art and I was like, holy crap! It's got a freaking sun behind a goddamn warship. That's massive. The art is crazy, especially the ones where it's got it's animated. That's crazy. What I really like about Parallel is that when you play something big, your opponent has to respond to it, or when you get something, when you pop off in game, it really feels just awesome. So again, Brazy Bull also dropped another one too. Planetfall Function. This one was the Rubicon. This is literally like the Dune Worm in space. Like I was like, oh my god, every faction. This one's Cathari. This one's Marcolian. I'm sure there's a Shroud one. There's probably an Earthen one as well. And the Augencore one too. And like, I'll have to find it somewhere. But they look awesome in my opinion. I love space warships. So this one was crazy. It looks like you're about to just Death Star the the anyways. Okay, I can't remember anything. So the Rubicon, what does it do? It's a legendary unit, costs 6. It's a 4/5 unit. It's got evasive and shielded. It's got muster. So create a copy of each card in your hand. So muster is when you play it onto the field, it'll trigger this effect. I think it'll trigger this effect. So after a friendly unit is destroyed, create a 1/1 convergent. So each card is going to feel like you're going to be doing something like massive on the field. And I'm excited for how all the Planetfall cards synergize as they filter into the base game. And people are going to be testing out those things pretty soon here. So you're going to see some disgusting decks, some meme decks, some other things. So you guys might be wondering, okay, where do I get started? How do I take a look? What are some resources I can utilize just to kind of understand the game? And the first thing I would say, use my referral code. Okay, no, you don't have to use mine. That's totally fine. But if you're looking to get started at Parallel, you should, if you know anybody and you want to support them, use the referral code. I'll have mine in the description below if you want to use that. But essentially, this will allow you to get, I guess I'll kind of scroll it down. So essentially, when you sign up with one, you get 200 credits essentially, which will allow you to get 2 apparition packs here. I currently have, I guess, 350 out of lifetime of 950. And if you refer more of your friends, of course, if you want to pull them into the game and play with them, by all means, they should be using your referral code as well, because that will allow you to, I guess, redeem for, I guess, even glints, which is like $10, or a $50 gift card, or even a Planetfall player pack if you get to 4,000 somehow. But essentially, the apparition packs are nice because you can get cards inside of the game. Granted, they're not the NFT versions, but that's totally fine. We're just playing the game. Again, those will be helpful because you're gonna need cards to build more decks, right? But again, of course, if you play the rookie mode, I'll talk about the rookie mode at the end, that will allow you to get more cards and just the starter decks just to begin. So, outside of that, what else is there? I would say the most important resource that you can use is the Prime Playbook. This is built by, Yo Jeremy and a couple others. I can't remember. It's not off the top of my head, but essentially this is where you should go because it'll have all the quick links to Parallel, the website, Wayfinder, Echelon, Parallel, all the stuff that you need to know, whether that's, it has all the collections here as well from Alpha Base, all the stuff you need to know about, the cards and, what is Parallel, of course. But again, I would say you should check out the guide section because this is going to go over like the battle pass. What's the battle pass used for? What are bonds, right? I think this is the lending system. This is where people can lend out cards, especially if you're grinding in ranked and you don't necessarily can afford like a super rare card that is integral to your deck. But I might be explaining bonds wrong, so we'll cover that in a different video. There's also how to build decks and stuff like that. If you want to learn how to build a deck, there's a ton of guides on the side here. But again, the resources tab is probably the most important, right? Because this is going to show you all resources, whether you need to build a deck. There are a couple of links here. There's also portfolio and analysis if you want to do the NFT Web3 side of things. And of course, you can find all the NFT cards, if you're earning Prime and Ranked on OpenSea, Sanctuary, Echelon, Paragon's DAO, Exile, Contagion, etc., etc. And then, of course, you can check out the content creators that are building content for Parallel, especially all those decks and specific metas that you want to learn, right? Jeremy has a lot of good stuff on Twitter and Twitch. There's also Quinto, Austin White, Muka, Alistraza, and the Game Seller, right? And I was looking through all the creators, of course, just to get started, and it's been really helpful for me. I've been learning Shroud, and Alistraza's Shroud guide was really helpful. I've been reading a lot of threads from Daryl Dixon too, and then I was looking at the Game Seller's stream to go through all the cards. And also, if you wanted to find the cards for Planetfall, we'll talk about that in just a moment too. It's also found on Prime Playbook, but that's further into the video. So if you want to first take a look and get like a high level view of like what cards do and what things are what spoilers are happening, I would definitely go subscribe to the game seller, right? He has a ton of updates regards to the patch notes and how things are going with Parallel. And his latest live stream just 4 days ago, you should definitely check this out because this has like a full breakdown, just going through the majority of the spoilers for Planetfall, talking about how that essentially will go, how it'll impact the meta, just a general commentary on things like Shroud cards, of course, the new Cathari cards, all of the Planetfall function reveals. Like, especially, it's probably good to jump around into the game seller's stream, so then there's this all in one place for you to get this like high level comprehensive on how the meta will be affected. So I would definitely go check out the game seller, give them a subscribe, definitely turn on the notification bell because this has been super integral for me just getting started as well. There has to be a place to get started, so start here if you want to. Okay, let's talk about the next thing. If you're already inside of Planetfall, or if you're already inside Parallel, that's what I meant. Jeremy is also doing a Planetfall player pack giveaway in collaboration with Parallel AI Rev. This is your chance to win free Parallel TCG NFTs. There's going to be a player pack given to about 3 winners, and all you got to do is just complete as many tasks as you like using the link below. And this is a trope. This is like Tropy. It's like a link tree essentially, where you can just it's like that it's like an automated website where you can just follow people on Twitter and subscribe to them on YouTube, and then you'll be able to earn points that you can put towards the entry, right? And it basically, once you click on this, let me actually pull it open for a good example. Again, there's basically a Planetfall player pack and kind of see how many people are already inside. By all means, there's a lot of people in here. There's like 444 entries. And again, price per entry is like 40 points. And again, you earn these points by just following them on X, following them on Twitter, stuff like that. But what was really, really important, if you guys are outside of just earning the packs, of course, follow them on Twitter. Again, extremely valuable Parallel TCG ambassador. There's a okay. Visit Prime Playbook to check out the revealed Planetfall cards. And I clicked on this and I was like, oh, dang, I totally didn't know this. And if you click on this, essentially, I'll kind of show you how it works. So you basically just visit it. It'll open up a new tab. And this is where you can find all of the revealed cards for Parallel. So if you guys are building decks for Shroud, Cathari, Augencore, Markolian, Earth, and Universal, and you want to know what the functions are per card, it's going to have this whole like Excel style list where you can kind of see, hey, this, if you want to learn about Adira, the Ill Omen, is a unit. It's battle ready, invasive. You can see what the cost of it, the attack, health, what Parallel it's supposed to go inside of, what rarity, the tweet. Also, there's also links to the tweet, the OpenSea, as well as the image, and then the linked card as well. So if it has any effects and stuff like that, this is going to be the place if you are looking to upgrade your decks and get started and get integrated with the new Planetfall meta. So again, by all means, you should check this out. Prime Playbook is probably the place to begin, and of course, definitely check out this Planetfall player pack giveaway. So again, I don't even know what to think, guys. I'm so excited. My wallet is not excited, but I am. By all means, if you guys are getting started and you already are jumping in, by all means, again, my last tip essentially in the video is I would do the rookie mode. The rookie mode is going to be very important for you because completing it means that you'll understand each faction's playstyle, whether that's Shroud with banish removal and field control, whether that's Earthen with okay, I haven't played Earthen that much, but essentially it's a very defensive style play style. And then there's also, well, okay, not when it's attacking you, but yeah, basically like Cathari with token spam, Markolian with some good mid game, and I guess burn essentially. But again, when you complete the rookie mode, you do get a ton of avatars, you get apparition packs, you get free starter decks that are not the non-NFT version, but that's totally fine. We're just playing. And then additionally, you can also pull that legendary faction card as well. I did pull one here. But again, feel free to check out all the resources. I will have all the links in the description. Again, don't forget to use the referral code. You can use mine. You can use any of the creators inside of any that are on Twitter, of course. And of course, definitely take advantage of that 200 credits so you can get 2 more apparition packs so you can get boosted up. But I'll have all the links in the description. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this content. And I'm very, very excited for Planetfall. I couldn't be more excited. I'm going to be grinding it out. I'm going to be trying to rank up to gold Well, I'm actually in gold, so I'm going to be trying to rank up to diamond or platinum or maybe even higher. We'll see. It's a new TCG. We all know how those things work. Take some time to age that blind. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your week.